How can you make a social media platform so generational that a billion-dollar company tried copying you and essentially ruining the platform entirely? Now, TikTok might be the best dopamine-reducing social media site out there. Leagues better than shorts or reels. It's not crazy to say that. In reels, you get to see people getting blown to smithereens every 10 scrolls, or that one Burger King guy.
Sir, please you need to stop. There are children. Please stop.
And on shorts, you see recycled memes on TikTok. Then again, there are no LARPers, black pill edits, or weird pedo memes on neither of those platforms, other than on TikTok. Look, we can shit on TikTok all we want, from it having too many children with unrestricted internet access posting the most cringy crap, from LARPers thinking it's cool to post or reference horrible things or people, or maybe the fact that site sold its soul for a certain small place in the Middle East. But I want to talk about one of TikTok's features that's rarely talked about enough: the comments. You want to spike your cortisol? Ladies and gentlemen, just go to any comment section of TikTok.
Because I'm empowering men. You want to know why? Because I love men. Wait, pause.
Let's get specific. Go to any news account on TikTok that covers a tragedy, murder, or anything gruesome, and go to its comment section. You'd see the most mind-numbing comments there is. Here's an example. A news about a plane crash. Pretty horrible stuff.
The U.S. is now taking responsibility for the deadly crash between a Black Hawk helicopter and an American Airlines commercial jet last January.
Let's see if the comments are as serious as the headline. You know, maybe this is the only news account that gets this type of comments. Let's look for another one. Let's see here. Here's a headline about the tragic passing of an old woman who unfortunately passed in a house fire. Again, pretty heavy material.
On Long Island, a 67-year-old woman has died because flames completely engulfed her home in Plainview. This is on Sutton Drive.
Now, let's look at the comments. Look, if I, God forbid, get murked and let's say got shot 67 times and I got turned into a headline on TikTok and the comments talking about the 6'7" kid, I'm letting the motherfucker that murked me shoot me one more time to make it 68. Screw it, shoot me 3 more times to make it 70. Now, these are just a small sample of mind-numbing comments. These TikTok users would see the most inhumane tragedy and act like it's nothing. Here's a news about a boy who becomes brain dead after being attacked by a shark. And, well, me when I find the shark. We can all agree that shark has to go, right? What shark did you say? We, yes we, are going to find that frickin' shark. Grr. And this guy just put a sticker saying, long story short, it's over. Okay, never mind. And not just news videos. People who post TikToks of their dead relatives have some insensitive comments as well. This is a TikTok about a grieving person posting about their deceased child. Maybe they posted this for support or maybe to share grievances. Let's see the comments, shall we? Aw, such a cute kid. Oh. This moron got an OC saying, oh look, a baby, then proceeds to say this. Are we f***ing deadass right now? Like, what the hell are we doing right now? Someone tell me. He's just sleeping, right? Right?
But I feel like some of us should be slaves again.
Now, to more news, we got news about Epstein, where this TikToker talks about how people who take yearbook photos of kids are a front by Epstein to pick children.
So all of the school photos of every single American child is in the Epstein files. Every year, millions of families across America proudly display school photos of their children. Those photos are taken by LifeTouch, the largest school photography company in America. LifeTouch is owned by Shutterfly. Shutterfly was acquired by Apollo Global Management, and Apollo Global Management was co-founded by Leon Black, a name that appears in the Epstein files.
Now, I don't know if it's real, but true or not, this is some heavy stuff. Imagine your innocent photo as a kid is used by elite pedophiles to choose children. Now let's see if the comments share the same sentiment.
Goyim is kind of like the N-word, but for all Gentiles. And I feel like the wise old Goy.
So now the reason why I made this video was because of those TikTok comments talking about ICE. Now think of whatever you want about this whole situation. You can think if it's good or bad. I don't really mind. I'm not really American. Here in the Joker Diego channel, yes, we change names. This is an apolitical channel after all. Anyway, I know by now you've seen those comments talking about I prefer my ice crushed, referring to a TikTok video about, you know, about ICE taking away people, or me too let ICE with a has-been hotel picture. Jesus. Imagine you just saw your whole family getting shipped back to, I don't know, Guatemala or something, and you hop on TikTok to ease your cortisol or some shit, and the first thing you see are these comments. I'd let ICE take me away for free at this point. These are the type of shit people see that turn them into the biggest Trump supporters. I think the reason for these comments and their absolute mental are these inclusion of images, stickers, and GIFs. Now I know Facebook and IG Reels lets you post GIFs and images too, but on Reels, the joke is simple. You see a dude with no legs, post a GIF that shows Geodude and call it a day. Now on TikTok, there's a certain unironicness to them that makes them, you know, bad. You can talk about the most heartbreaking news about a tragedy or people getting put down on TikTok, and TikTok users would post that fuck-ass hamster reaction image on the comments section. God, I hate that thing. Like this TikToker talking about their experience with a school shooting. Now, I don't know if they're telling the truth, but this is a pretty heavy subject, and you've guessed what the comments are about. You know, this wasn't always the case. The app and the comments were fine before this update was implemented. Whoever owns TikTok now, I don't know who it is it Xi Jinping, the CCP, Netanyahu, Oracle, or whoever or whatever, please take this feature where you can comment images or GIFs away. Please, and my life is yours.